Great. Back in Russia. Doing good things. We are at 87. Looking kind of cool. About to head to the quarry to see if I've unlocked the passage, the tunnel to the rift. I just got this Yar 87 yesterday, last night. Haven't done too much with it, so we'll see if I should have taken the Tataran or not, but you never know, right? So, hold on 1 second. Alright. And we are a go. What's up, dude? What up, Ryder? Check out this sweet ass thing. Oh, okay, that just happened. Let's... That's a good way to start it off. Oh, are you kidding me right now? I don't have the autonomous winch. I'm gonna have to recover that. See, Ryder? You done got me all wrecked up. I should actually probably... You know what? I don't need an autonomous winch. We're just gonna roll out. It's fine. Yeah, I can actually see the chat now, so that's good. Alright, let's try this again. I need to pay more attention to where I'm driving. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to put it in 6-wheel drive for a second. Alright, here we go. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. Damn. Yeah, it's 03. Oh shit, I need to stop looking at the chat. Okay. Let me focus on driving. Anyways, Yar 87, super sweet. Already rolled it. It is kind of top heavy, I'm not gonna lie. The balloon tires probably aren't high speed rated or whatever, but I got somewhere to go in the quarry. I'm trying to find something. So I have to go all the way towards my marker is set. And I'm hoping I don't roll this shit again because that was ridiculous. I feel like I'm gonna probably... You drive like you're on meth. Hey, you know, it happens. I would probably drive more focused if I was on meth, but definitely driving like I've been drinking some alcohol. Oh wait, shit. Am I supposed to turn here? Probably need to go that way. Yeah. I guess I can take this road. Oh, I definitely need to. I am so chill about it, that's right. I'm just trying not to crash my shit, Ryder, so, you know. I'm gonna definitely have to put this thing into all-wheel drive. It's not super... Yeah, look how top heavy this thing is with the roof rack and everything on it. It looks cool though, I do like how this thing looks. It seems like it's really easy to roll over though, so that's not great, but hey. I got rid of the H2, got this in the loaf. I'll bust the loaf out later. pretty funny. Ryder going crazy with the emojis. Oh shit, here we go. Oh, no, not in the fucking... Gonna have to try to 50-50 the gap. I think if I try to go over this bridge, I'm gonna end up rolling over, so we're gonna just... Hold on, where do I need to go? Okay. So we're just gonna creep along here, and maybe this way, and oh shit. Alright, there we go. The mud is deep here. Deep as hell. I have a feeling I'm gonna roll this thing down the hill up here. Like, I forgot how bad the side hill action is here. If I roll it again, I'm definitely going to go get the Tataran. Because I just feel like, oh shit, I just feel like this thing is super top heavy. Probably not great. This thing doesn't have like a lot of fuel either, so like that's kind of got me questioning it, but it is kind of fun to drive though. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna roll this thing again. Like, I can just tell. Like, I forgot how bad this road is. I need more followers. I need more people who enjoy... Oh shit, oh shit. Fuck it. Let's just do it this way. I am gonna start doing more missions though, like... I need to clear all of the vanilla maps and then get the DLC. I mean, this thing is no Tataran, but it is kind of a beast. I'm not gonna lie, like it's a little top heavy. I don't really like that for this crazy hillside stuff, but as long as I don't go crazy fast, I think I won't roll down this hill. I just can't be hitting like shit at speed. Scott's too busy being an inspector. Scott might get on here eventually, we'll see. He's like, he hasn't even been online for like days though. He's been kind of busy, so we'll see. Oh shit. I am definitely gonna roll this thing down the hill. Like, I have a feeling that this is going to be so not good. Oh, this is a road? What, am I tripping right now? Like, this is the road? Oh shit. That wasn't that bad. Oh shit. That's what I get for looking at the chat. Oh shit. Oh damn. Yeah. I mean, being on section for a year will do that to you, man. It is what it is. Okay, I gotta check the map. Okay, we're almost to the quarry. This is where I had to go, over here. So... Oh! It's a little muddy. It is a little muddy here. Let's see how this will be a good test of this thing. Like, the Tataran would just fly through this shit, but the Yar 87 though is not horrible. It's not super great either though. Oh, there's a truck stuck up here. Where in the hell is the I feel like there's multiple vehicles stuck in the mud up here. I wonder if this is just like gonna have to give it a little bit of the rocking action. There we go. Gotta clean the mud out. Alright, there we go. What is this? Coming up on something. Oh, this is a vehicle. It's gonna be like, take this somewhere and you can have it. Okay, great. What vehicle is that? Oh, that thing is in the water, deep as hell though. I cannot believe I didn't bring the Yar, or not the Yar, this is the Yar. I should have brought the Tataran. It is like way... Oh shit, I am gonna flip this thing over. I am totally gonna flip this thing over again. Like I flipped it in like the first 2 minutes. It was ridiculous. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Okay, it's too easy to flip over. It's too easy to flip over. So that's easy to flip over too. The loaf is just not even. But the loaf is tight though. But we're gonna go with Old Faithful here. And we are gonna roll out. See, this thing just has way more fuel. It's just way more militant looking. The Yar is fun to drive, but this is when you need to get business done. This is what you want. And this thing's way more sure-footed than, but it also cost about $120,000 more than the Yar 87, so it's got a whole nother axle underneath of it. Much better mud tires, like the best mud tires in the game, except for like the DLC tires, the jack of all treads or whatever. So like, this thing is just a beast. This is the ultimate mud scout. And I'm about to get back to where I rolled over and get to where I was so close to getting to the quarry too. Like that's where I'm headed. I'm going to attempt to find where the rift tunnel is. I don't know if I've already mentioned that, but gotta go find the rift. I'm trying to go explore the rift. Maybe not in this stream, this video, but like in the next one. So we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be kind of a slow trip back though. This thing's not like, you know, winning any like drag races or anything, but what's good about the Tataran is it's very consistent in its speed. So like it just drives through everything. And it's so much like, it's more stable, like it's not all bouncing around and shit. If I look at the chat and accidentally drive off the road, it's not gonna just end up on its roof and shit. There is that I want to go get that upgrade down there. Maybe we'll do that later. I don't even know if I'm like going the right way. Did I totally like miss? Damn. I mean, I can take the long way around, I guess. That's okay. Not horrible. Yeah, see, right there I would have rolled the R for sure. I am in Drowned Lands, Timur, Russian Federation, yep. The motherland. From Russia with love. This is probably accurate to what the Russian countryside looks like. I mean, I imagine. I know Alaska's pretty Alaskan-y. Michigan definitely looks like Michigan. I can't wait. I want to get the Germany is the fatherland. No, that's Deutschland. Whatever that means, probably father actually, but we're going this way. So it's gonna add a little bit of time to the trip here, but this thing will get there soon. At least I won't have to worry about rolling over. And I have the autonomous winch with this, so if I, for some reason, manage to roll this thing over, I can at least upright myself if I buy some trees or something. So that's good. Dude, one of these had a person in it, and I can never find where it is. It's so crazy. Supposedly there's like a haunted house somewhere. I don't know if it's in like a DLC. I'm gonna have to look it up, and I'm gonna have to do a stream where I drive to the haunted house. Alright, let's see here. So we can head up that way, which would just bring us back over here. So we're just gonna go through here, because the Tataran is about that life. See, like, this looks crazy, but this thing just makes it look so easy. I'm guessing the YAR-87 would have probably had issues through here. It would have really slowed down. This thing's not even going to slow down. It's just going to bust right through this shit. So, yeah, see, like, this is one of the most, if not the most insane mud capable scouts, and it's just like as is, but this thing just does not give a fuck. It is so crazy. So I think I'm almost to the quarry. It should be up right around this corner. Yes, I think so. I'm kind of stuck in the ditch. Not great. Okay, there we go. Oh, I have to go way... okay, it's like way around the corner, so... There is a fuel station coming up. Okay. Not bad. You want a Mr. Potato Head. Why would you want a Mr. Potato Head? This is where I rolled this. I rolled this over there on the last time. That was crazy. 12 gallons of fuel and get up out of here. And I'm off. Am I going the right way? Hell yeah, I am. You gotta turn on the beacon lights for safety. Turn on the strobes. Driving around in this game at night is dangerous. Okay, so we are a little over a quarter of a mile away. Closing the distance. So once we get to Quarry, I'll figure out where I'm headed, and we will see if we can find this crazy entrance to the rift. The tunnel. And we're traveling. Ryder, you are tearing the chat up. It's all you. All right. So here's north. I want to say like right up here. Somewhere up in this vicinity is where the rift is, right? So I don't know if I have to like, it's not super far though, so that's good. So we should be able to relatively quickly. Gotta turn my beacons on. Safety first. What brand of excavator was on the loading screen? Probably something Russian. The Cheeky Breaky 5000. So, I wonder if I needed to go left or right back there. No, this is the right way. I'm gonna go around here, probably up here. We'll figure it out. I know I have to be at the north side of the quarry. This water looks bad, but it's not that crazy. Swim a little bit through that, no big deal. Oh yeah, I need to do these missions so I don't have to do this anymore, but This thing is a beast, so I'm just gonna drive through here. AK-47s. I feel like the answer to your question is AK-47s, but they're women. What? Okay. Okay. I feel like you would have an AK before a woman, so... Ryder, so I'm talking to you. So we're already kinda... Oh my goodness, is that it? No. Oh my goodness, is this, am I in the right spot? I might be. I feel like you have to go, oh wow, this could be it, guys. This could be it. I feel like you have to go up here. And you have to like, oh my goodness, there it is. Oh, there's an upgrade down there. So, you have to like climb this weird ledge right here, right? I'm gonna throw it in low. This is exciting. This is exciting. So, you've got to crawl this ledge. And it is like so tight. So you have to have a pretty tiny vehicle, hug that ledge, and here we are. Oh my goodness. We did it, boys. Wait, maybe you have one, what, an AK or a Russian woman? Because, like, either one I would be quasi-impressed. Holy shit. Whoa. So, made it to the rift. That's so crazy. Oh, I guess I need to start my engine so I can turn on my beacons. Turn on my lights. So here we are. This is the rift. Alright, it looks pretty tore up. It sucks that it's nighttime. It's like you can't really enjoy the scenery the same. I should probably go find that. Okay. Let's see here. This is a normal woman. Oh, Ryder. Okay, so far, is it up there? Oh. So, I know there are rock crawlers in here, like, this is definitely some rock crawling shit right here. Alright. So I've managed to find the first tower. And I think I just let my shit roll down the hill. Okay, there we go. So let's look to see what it shows. Okay. So the next one, what is that? That looks like a fuel trailer. So scout fuel trailer. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, there's a truck stuck down in here. Oh, it's the Tataran. It's actually the vehicle that I am driving right now. You can see it stuck down in the water right there. That's pretty cool. What is that? Service trailer. Okay. Kinda cool, kinda cool. I like to find things on the map. I don't know. So, I guess we're gonna go here next. So we're gonna try to find this tower. See what that does for us. So, is there a road if I go forward? That's like some major trailblazing shit if I go through here. So I need to get back to here, but then that's looking kind of crazy right there. Alright. I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm just gonna drive right off this shit. Like a G. There we go. So this is, I definitely am enjoying this map so far. It's very like trail-like, right? It's just like trails through the woods, which I kind of dig that. And not, like being here the first time, like never really have seen any of this, like it is kind of cool. Alright, so we're about to pop out on this trail. I'm gonna head this way. Oh my goodness. Am I gonna get stuck in? I can't even get through there. I wonder if we can go above it. And then cut down in over here. Okay. Oh my goodness. See? Oh, there it is. There's the Tataran. There's the vehicle I'm driving right now. What does this say? A repurposed armored carrier just lying out here waiting to be recovered. Seems like stuff. Pull it out and fix it and you get to keep it. Well, funny story, I already have it, so there is that. To a safer area. Like, I wonder where the safer area is though, right? That's crazy though. Alright. Ooh, I don't... we're like not on a road, so... I'm really... Oh, the road's like right on the other side of the houses, so... That's not that crazy then. Let's see if we can't get through here. I wish that was a fuel trailer. I kinda do need fuel at this point. Not gonna lie. Hold on, is there any... I have my roof rack on. I can probably make it to that watchtower. But if there was a fuel trailer... That's the service trailer. Where's the fuel trailer? Oh, here's a fuel station, but kind of in the wrong direction. Well, We're just gonna give it hell, guys. See where the roads take us. I hope the sun comes up soon, like. Very, very rough country, like. Very interesting. Am I making a bad decision? Ooh, I feel like I should have probably taken the this route behind me here. I'm gonna turn around. Am I on the right track here? Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you all the trucks I got. Like, I've kind of downsized. But, I'll get this watchtower and then I'll go give you a little truck review. I'm telling you, riders, Snowrunner is kind of like relaxing. I don't know. It is interesting to just kind of drive around and explore and things like that, which, oh, speaking of trucks, oh, we found it. The watchtower was right here. There's a cool truck. I wonder what that is. So here's our watchtower. Alright. Well, a promise is a promise. So, I'm not going to go too crazy in the Rift right now because I kind of want to do a multiplayer game and go to the Rift and get crazy. So, now I'm going to give you a little truck review here. I sold the H2. Like the H2, it was cool, but it's kind of like a hopped up 1500, the truck you start with. So okay, but you know, it's not my style. So obviously the Tataran, this is my favorite scout vehicle by far, for sure. We got the Yar 87, super top heavy, but I don't know. I kind of just felt like it. I seen it in a video and I was like, I kind of enjoy the looks of it. That's kind of cool looking. It is very top heavy though. This one, you know, I'm just a fan of the International Scout 800. Like, it's kind of fun. I don't know, it's fun to drive. This one, I got it for the memes because the loaf is just, I mean, just look at it. You know what I mean? Gotta love the Azov 64 131. Like, this is like kind of my service truck slash all around. You know, I'm a fan of the 8x8s. I also have the Taiga. The Taiga is, you know, kind of a cool vehicle. I'll give you a little look around. I'm like, this one is, I like this because it's always on 4-wheel drive, always diff locked, so super sweet there. This one too, like, this thing's kind of a beast. It is a little top heavy, so you know, it's kind of easy to flip over, but you know, whatever. Pretty cool truck right here. Can I show you the front of it? There we go. But you know, The fucking loaf. Oh my goodness, the loaf. I need to find all the upgrades for this one. Like, this thing is ridiculous, but whatever. Obviously the scout. My scout's kind of. I don't have the race suspension though, so it's kind of just sitting. Stock ride height, and I think I have 35-inch off-road tires on it. So like currently best tires I could get on it for mud anyways. Got the roof rack, carrying some one spare wheel, some service parts, and like 37 gallons of fuel. This thing was my go-to for scouting before I got this thing. But like none of my scouts can pull trailers. Like none of them. But I really only scout with them. I don't really pull trailers. I know people are like, well, the 1500 is like a good. And honestly, if you want to scout you can pull trailers with. Let me see here. Scouts. Best scout if you want to pull a trailer with it is the International Lodestar 1700. Like for sure. Like this guy is, always on all-wheel drive, always on diff, lock, and it's got like an actual semi-engine in it, even though it's a Scout. So it's super capable, pulls trailer as well. Even with the tires that come on it, the highway tires, still does pretty good. If you upgrade the tires to like the all-terrains, does a lot better. Not like a crazy like I had this truck, but kind of didn't have a use for it after I got the Taiga. And I also have, so let's retain this. I also have the International Paystar. So this truck, I have, this is another one. It has switchable diff and all-wheel drive. The compatibility is super good. Like you can damn near put like everything on this truck. So, in my opinion, that's what makes it like more versatile. You can run the side bed with the loading crane on it, which is super cool actually. And, this truck's decent power to weight ratio, durability's pretty good, fuel consumption's not crazy. Although the Taiga kind of does a little bit better. This thing is also like pretty sweet, very versatile. You can do a lot of things with it. The compatibility, that kind of stuff. No big deal. Like some trucks you can't do like certain frame add-ons, but like this one, the log carrier, the heavy crane, like the van body for service parts, it carries 800 service parts and 6 spare wheels. Like, when you're having to go like find vehicles that you have to fix. Oh, you want to see all the trucks you can get? Here. So in the truck store. So we have the A&K Mach 38 civilian. This is a military truck that they made a civilian model of it. I think this one though, you can only run the high saddle on it. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but here's my Azov, the one I already have. This is what it looks like, when you get it. Nothing on the back. So, kind of crazy, whatever. The Caterpillar. Did I have this one? I did have this truck. I sold this truck. Kind of a highway truck. But you know, it has the floating axle, which really doesn't do much in this game that I'm aware of. Like, I just might not be aware of it. But obviously the CK 1500, this is like the vehicle you start with. You know, nothing special, just a step side Chevy 1500, no big deal. This truck is pretty useful. Like, it can pull trailers quasi, like, you know, you could put like a scout trailer on it, pull it, no big deal. It has pretty decent everything going on in the beginning, but once you upgrade it, it is definitely a little bit better. And I mean, it's a pretty solid truck. You could use it for a lot of things. Chevrolet Kodiak C70. And, you know, a lot of these trucks, well, not the ones we're looking at right now, but the Don 71, this is like another meme wagon, in my opinion. Like, it looks cool, I guess, but, you know, I don't know. But another highway truck, the cab over, the death trap. You know, there's lots of semis. This is one of the trucks, like the second truck you get. I'm pretty sure. I think this is the second truck you get. I am almost positive, but, you know, doesn't come with the diff lock or the all-wheel drive. You know, it says capable. There are upgrades for it, but decent compatibility. But, you know, has really good ride height. Fuel capacity, not too bad. Power to weight ratio, not too bad. But the H2, I wasn't super, I don't know. The H2 is, I don't know, pretentious. Not bad on fuel, though. It has an S fuel rating for fuel consumption. Power to weight ratio is an A. It does fly. But it's kind of one of those things where it'll pull a trailer, can't pull a really big trailer. It's really fast, so you mostly just wreck into shit. You know, so whatever. The Fleet Star. You know, an oldie but a goodie. You know, no big deal. Here's another international. So this one's a DLC truck. You know, this is one that you would have to buy the DLC for. Probably like a hellaciously strong, super good durability and fuel consumption, but DLC vehicle. International Lodestar 1700. This one is a really good truck, actually. Like, I recommend, if you're going to try to use a Scout for any type of like objectives where you need a trailer, this would be the one I would choose. Just because the weight's good, the power's good. Like, it's a lot easier to pull a trailer with that truck just because of the weight of it. International Paystar, similar to the Taiga, little less fuel. But, you know, difference between it other than this one has less fuel. Switchable all-wheel drive, switchable diff lock. The Taiga is like always on both of them. So, you know, the Scout 800, it's, I enjoy my Scout 800. I don't know. I kind of just, I enjoy it. Another cab over highway truck, nothing too crazy. The loaf. The loaf is tight. You know, I'm not gonna lie, the loaf is tight. I almost bought this yesterday. This is another one that you can only put like the high saddle on. So you can only use it to pull semi trailers, but it is a beast. So, you know, there's that. I've never used any of these trucks, but I do watch a lot of videos on them. Like I've seen quite a few videos. This one does get some relatively good reviews. Or I'm sorry, it's not the P12, it's the P16. But I actually but it can be a pretty good truck. Switchable all-wheel drive, no diff lock capability though, so it is kind of stuck in the role of a highway truck. So, you know, definitely love my Taiga 6436, like the Taiga as I call it. This truck is super good. This truck, you can put things on the back of it. It can pull scout trailers. Always on all-wheel drive, always on diff lock. Really good fuel capacity. Super good power to rate. The durability is good. The fuel consumption's good. Like this truck is a workhorse. This will get shit done. So like if you're interested in like trying to actually knock out tasks and objectively, you know, finish things, this is a good truck in my opinion. Ah, my favorite Scout. This is my just look at it. Just look at it. Like what's not to love about this thing, right? The 8x8 just super good. Super good. Definitely love the Tataran is pretty amazing. I've heard good things about this. It's another truck similar to the International Paystar, kind of a similar. Probably this truck might have a little more ground clearance than the Paystar, you know, without any upgrades, but this truck is a pretty decent unit. And I want to say, is this the one with twin drive shafts? Quite possibly. I'm trying to see if it has twin drive shafts. Anyways, another Veron. Does this one have twin drive shafts? Who knows? Another highway truck. You can change the colors and stuff on them. Oh, the Western Star twin steer. This truck is just fucking crazy. This is a dedicated flatbed. Capable of all-wheel drive, switchable diff lock. You know, it's cool, but like very specific to whatever. The R87, you know, top heavy as fuck. Kind of fun to drive. I replaced the H2 with this, so I'm like, you know, is it as good as the H2? You can't pull a trailer with it. But it is kind of capable. I do like it's top heavy, but I do like the ground clearance. So, you know, kind of cool. I don't really the cabovers. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a highway truck fan, but it's probably because I haven't really opened up enough of my roadways, and I'm not really far enough in my ranking to be able to upgrade these to make them like utilizable, I guess, for my what I got going on right now. This is another badass truck. This might be the one with the twin drive shafts, but you know, one you have to find to unlock. The Azov 4220 Antarctic. Like this thing just looks crazy. I want to say it's articulated steer, but I might be wrong. I don't know how much that one is. How much is it? Oh, You have to reach rank 26, so that will be a while. You know. Here's another Azov. Kind of cool looking. I like these like military, Soviet military trucks are just, I don't know, kind of my thing. I dig it. But, you know, this thing has 10 wheels. You know, so there's that. This thing, I kind of want to get this one. Just because. But this is like a dedicated semi truck, I do believe. So I don't know if there's like much you can put on this one. But you know, it's a unit too. Another Caterpillar highway truck, you know. Nothing to see here. Hellacious power. Quasi good compatibility. Nothing to write home about though. The Dan truck. You know, not bad. Kind of cool. There is a lot of trucks. The Deary Longhorn, I've heard mixed, you know, good and bad things about this one. So I don't know. I kind of prefer my Tega, but you know, this one kind of has it in fuel capacity, but other than that, kind of similar. The Dairy Longhorn 4520. Another unit of a truck. Just, I don't know. I'm not a fan of like the floating axles. Like, I don't know if that's actually something that makes sense in this game. Like, I don't know. The physics are kind of realistic, so maybe, but I don't know. The Freightliner. 114 SD, like, you know, nothing too crazy. Another Freightliner. Kind of a highway vehicle, like, you know, once again. This one's dedicated high saddle, I believe. I mean, what's not to love? You know what I mean? Why not? This is the Pacific truck that I was saying. I've heard good things about the P16. So, like, you know, yet another one that's an interesting looking vehicle, to say the least. Another semi. This thing is kind of cool. I might have to find it. Like, I don't know. It's very like, I don't know. It gives me like World War II vibes or something. I don't know. I've heard good reviews about this, but you do have to kind of be a lot of these vehicles you would get, like, you kind of have to be a high profile rank or driver rank or whatever to have the upgrades to make them like worthwhile. So, you know, White Western Star. This one kind of interests me. I don't know. I like all the little scout vehicles to cruise around in. I don't know. This is a farm tractor. I'm interested to see what the DLC is where you would use the 3-point hitch on the back of it. I'm kind of interested in what that's all about, but like, I have so much I have to do beforehand. Pass on this. So this is specifically for logging. The logging missions are like probably the hardest in the game just because the weight of the logs, the length of the trailers, you have to like really do a lot to be able to accomplish the logging missions. But this is like a specifically just for logging. So kind of cool, but you know, this kind of reminds me of a Drakkar rally truck, but you know, whatever. This one does too. Oh no, this is the Atom. I've heard good things about this one too. Another 8x8, similar to the Twin Steer, you know, in its chassis configuration. So probably pretty sweet though. And you know what? This is the vehicle. Okay, hold on. We're getting crazy. It's in the DLC. I kind of want this. I am not gonna lie. Ooh, this is my next vehicle. Once I get the DLC for it, I'm totally getting this. Just look at it. This is the one I wanted when I got the Yar 87. This is the one I was actually looking for. But, you know, whatever. Oh no, what the fuck? Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, down here. Yeah, that's cool. Obviously, a very specific thing here. It's like one of these heavy duty dump trucks stripped off. So, you know, whatever. I've heard this thing will go places. Like, it is pretty, but I don't know. It's crazy. It's cool though. There's a forklift in the game. Like, you can use this instead of a crane to load cargo. Very cool. Very cool. Oh. So there's like a lot of vehicles in this game. The Apache, kinda cool. Not gonna lie. Kinda cool. Very special. Not bad. The Earth Roamer. This thing is kind of cool looking. I'm not gonna lie. Like, kind of dig it. The F750, just a bad bitch. I've heard good things about it too, but it's like, you know, all of these, like, you definitely have to be a high enough level to be even able to upgrade them enough. Another semi. Another tractor. Does this have 3-point hitch on it? Because I feel like it would, yeah. The 3-point hitch, like, I'm very interested to see what that's all about. Like, you know. This one's it's kind of cool too. I don't know. It's like a go-kart. Another Oh, the Jeeps, obviously. Which I've heard, like, that the CJ7 is not as good as the Wrangler. Like, yeah, the power to weight ratio is just so crazy. Interesting, interesting. 71-inch all-terrain tires. Am I reading this correctly? Like, yeah, that's pretty wild. Kenworth. You know, lots of semis in this game. Cool little pickup. This one is kind of interesting to me too. Like, I don't know. Eileen, I would love to have all these trucks, but, you know, maybe one day. Oh, goodness. This thing is massive. Like, it's just a massive truck. Another 8x8, kind of cool. The Land Rover Defender, like, I don't know about that. The D90, cool. The Mac Defense. The Mercer. Kind of an old school looking one. The Rock Grinder. Yeah, I feel like this one might be like a quasi. Well, no, I can tell by looking at it. This isn't what they would consider like a rock crawler, but it might be. You never know. Navistar. The Neo Falcon 2000. Like, there's so many tracks. I'm sure this one's a beast for real though. Plot 440 buddy. Yeah, like, that's kind of a cool one. Cool looking anyways, like the elephant in the room. The Tatra. Look how like bow-legged the wheels are. It's got some interesting bow camber going in on the wheels, kind of interesting. Yeah, there's so many. I wonder if this truck, I wonder how it compares to my Tega. Like, I am interested to find out. The Western Star. There's so many tracks. This thing's kind of cool looking. I don't know. And that's everything. Skipped a little bit of them, but you know. I think I'm about to pack these up. So retain, 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 retain. So I kind of want to change. Well, I don't know. I don't know where I want to go next. Like, Michigan. I've unlocked everything there. I've unlocked everything here. And I've unlocked all the areas here. But I have so many, like, you know, I have to start getting on my mission grind soon. It's kind of a... Yeah, see, like... Oof. Retired. Alright, well, I can't make up my mind as to where I want to travel to next. But another Russian map, really cool. Yukon, Wisconsin, another Russian map, pretty cool. Maine, Tennessee, Village, Central Asia, Ontario, interesting. North Carolina, indeed. Asia, Europe, North America. Now we're back to Michigan. Like, that is a lot. There's like so many DLC maps for this game. It's super crazy. I'm thinking about spending the $130 on the year 5 pass. Like, I don't know. Who's the other viewer? Flat 44 looks dope as fuck. I don't know who the other viewer is actually, but maybe they'll say hello in the chat. But tomorrow, I'm about to hit the missions, or like the objective and task card tomorrow. I don't know if I'm just gonna start in Michigan and work my way like through Michigan, get all it done, then go to Alaska, then go to Tamir. And once I get all of that done, I'm thinking about buying the DLC, like the year 5. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. I'm about to travel to this garage though. Like, I wonder what my percentage of being done in Michigan is right now. All right. Rip your vape, Ryder. Don't be scared. I know you want to. So, local map. They left. They left. I have so many to do. Well, well, well. Metering data. Interesting. Interesting. So, yeah, I have to start clearing some of this shit out, like, soon. Get all the upgrades and everything. But, I think that's about to do it for this. I might get back on here later tonight, I don't know. Or I might be on in the morning, but definitely by like tomorrow evening I'll be blowing out missions. So, you know, trying to get some of these tasks done and everything, but I will see you on the next one, Ryder. Hopefully we get that profit sharing. So I can afford my DLC. Alright, man. Bye now. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. You need to buy Snowrunner so you can play it. Well worth it.